Welcome back, everybody, to Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia. We are here for the semi-finals of our Gold Rush tournament. This is a big one, but I'm not here alone. I am joined by my co-host, not Nico, because you'll see in a second, Malcolm Goldie Lay. Malcolm, how's it going, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. This is definitely going to be an interesting semi-final. We've got Nico, we've got the guy who wasn't supposed to be here coming out of nowhere to defeat me. So it's definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah. And as you said, we have Nico Suave Regoli, my co-host, taking on his faction mate, Matthew the Minor Threat Rosa. Very interesting match because, as you guys know, in last week's match, it was supposed to be Malcolm taking on Subrath Sharma. Subrath being late, and that was the best thing that happened to Matthew because he came in and KO'd Malcolm in round 2. Nico also has a KO, so this is going to be a fantastic, hard-hitting match, Malcolm.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're both really knowledgeable in this.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you saw at the beginning of the video, they already did their pre-match promos. So, let's get into the introductions. Introducing first, representing House Nightfury, he is Nico Suave Regoli. And his opponent, also representing House Nightfury, he is Matthew the Minor Threat Rosa.
Too kind.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an absolute fun, entertaining match. So let's kick it off with round 1. Here's how round 1 works. You will each have 8 questions from 8 predetermined categories. You will write down on your whiteboard or piece of paper, whatever you have at the time.
Pizza.
Pizza. You will get 1 point for a correct answer. You will not be penalized for a wrong answer. And you each get 3 repeats for the entire match and 1 challenge rule. All right, Nico, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this shit.
Matthew, are you ready?
Lightning does not strike in the same place twice.
Let's go to combat. Malcolm, I will take odds. You can take... No, I'll take evens. You take odds.
Explain how round 1 works.
I just did.
I was not paying attention.
Dumbass, pay attention. You know the rules already. Malcolm, kick off with question 1.
Your first question in the category of WWE. What was the main event of Bragging Rights 2009?
Bragging rights. I never understood the appeal of it. It's pretty much just Survivor Series, but just like a month before Survivor Series. Like, what was the point?
I mean, it never used to be that way. It wasn't until they canned Bragging Rights Survivor Series became Raw vs. SmackDown.
Pretty much. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Matthew.
Team Nexus versus Team WWE.
That's incorrect. Nico.
I think he was thinking of 2010. I had John Cena and The Undertaker versus Batista and Edge.
That's also incorrect.
What was I thinking of?
The correct answer was John Cena versus Randy Orton in the I Quit match.
Oh, fuck. That was in Pittsburgh. How did I forget that?
And I'm pretty sure Matthew was thinking of SummerSlam.
SummerSlam of 2010. Yep.
Hey, Daniel Bryan came back.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, question number 2 is in Lucha Underground.
Lucha.
All right. And your question is, Vampiro took on who at Ultima Lucha 1?
They got Vampiro in the ring?
Yes, we did. And it was actually a pretty good match.
I'm going with my favoritely named guy from this company, even though it's definitely not the correct answer.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
Sierra Miedo, Pentagon Junior / Dark / L0M. Stick with the name, man. Stick with the name.
And Matthew.
Yeah, I went with Marty the Moth.
I wish it was. All right, Malcolm, give him the next question in round number 3.
The next question is in the realm of New Japan Pro Wrestling. What team won the World Tag League in 2017?
This New Japan to me is one of the top promotions nowadays because the one thing I love about it is that they tell the story and have the storylines progress in the ring with the matches instead of somewhere like WWE and Impact where it pretty much the story progresses with promos and entertainment factor, but the ring doesn't really have a factor to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Matthew.
Was it the Gorillas of Destiny?
That's incorrect. They were in the finals, though. And Nico.
I also had the Gorillas of Destiny.
Malcolm, what was the correct answer?
It was Evil and Sonata.
Ah.
Oh, that beloved team.
Wilson Nobles de Japón. And, ladies and gentlemen, the next question in the category of Ring of Honor Wrestling. Who was AJ Styles' first opponent when he returned to Ring of Honor in 2014?
I was at this show.
Oh, really?
Front row. You go watch those videos, you can probably see a young Matt Rosa.
That is awesome. I wish I was there because that was a great match.
And this question was asked to me when I played JTH.
3. Was it really?
Yes.
2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Nico.
Roderick Strong, King of the Backbreaker.
That is correct. And Matthew?
Yeah, they threw up the axe. You dropped him on his head pretty hard. That was Roderick Strong.
And that is correct. All right, Malcolm, give them their next question.
Your next question is in the category of Undertaker Mania matches. Who was the first victim of the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 7?
The first time.
Nico, you don't know this?
Oh, crap.
Oh, no. We've stopped Nico.
Unless maybe I'm thinking of the wrong Mania and I don't know it either, which gets me to look really dumb.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Matthew.
Superfly? Jimmy Snuka?
That is correct for 1 point. Nico.
I had Big John Studd. Just go to the next question.
Oh, no. All right. So the next question in the category of TNA wrestling / Impact Wrestling / Global Force, whatever you want to call it. Who holds the record for the most X Division championship reigns? The division that pretty much made TNA what it is today.
It's like Sanjay Dutt or something. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to track your IP.
5.
I hope I'm not thinking of the previous record holder.
3.
If I'm wrong.
2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Nico.
Is it Jay Lethal?
That is incorrect.
Shit.
Matthew.
Is it Christopher Daniels?
Oh, no. The correct answer is Chris Sabin with 8 reigns.
What?
The previous record was AJ Styles with 6 reigns.
I thought Jay Lethal beat it.
Nope.
Oh.
All right. Malcolm, give them their penultimate question.
It's in the category of Royal Rumble.
I'm so proud of this question.
At the 2005 Royal Rumble, The Undertaker faced Heidenreich in what type of match?
Hayden Reich. This dude was, I don't know what WWE was thinking, but the only thing I can think of about of Heidenreich is when he somehow on camera raped Michael Cole in a boiler room.
Nothing but respect for my favorite Road Warrior.
He just wanted Michael to listen to his poetry.
Oh my god. 2, 1, pins down. Matthew.
I don't know. Was it a strap match?
That's incorrect. Nico.
Casket match. I hate caskets.
That is correct. And yes, he does hate caskets.
That's so
And
dumb. And I hate
your and your final question in the category of new releases. At WrestleMania 34, who did Braun Strowman choose as his tag team partner? And I need his first name. If you guys missed this one, I don't know what to say. 5, 4,
Will they get your heads?
1. Pens down. Let's start with Nico.
Nicholas, the child from the stands, is actually the son of a referee.
That is correct. And Matthew.
Yeah, I just put Nicholas, but correct.
That's correct. All right, guys. At the end of round 1, I have Nico in the lead slightly with 4 points and Matthew behind with 3.
Oh, here we go.
Very back and forth match, but round 2 can change everything. And this is how round 2 works. We have the dreaded Wheel of Doom fate, or that fucking wheel, as some people would say. Now, whoever is in the lead, in this case it'd be Nico, will have the opportunity to spin the wheel. If he does not like the category it lands on, he can choose to spin again, but he must stick with whatever it lands on the second spin. You will get 4 questions from that category worth 2 points apiece. You can opt for multiple choice, but then it will knock it down to 1 point, and there is stealing available in this round. Nico, do you want to go first or defer?
Let me see the wheel first, please.
All right, I'll tell you the categories on the wheel. So the categories in round number 2 are Lucha Underground, Finishers, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Attitude Era, The New Day, NXT, and Spinners and Opponent's Choice.
See, Matt spun first in his match with Malcolm. So I'm wondering if I do what I normally do, which is to play from behind, it might actually be what he wants me to do. So, I might be overthinking this, though. So I'm going to just let Matt go first.
Okay, Matthew, you will go first. Let me bring up the wheel. And here is the dreaded wheel. Matthew, are you ready for your spin?
Sure.
The spin is in. Oh, so close. We have Attitude Era.
Yeah, no, let's do it again. What do I have to lose?
The spin is in.
And
Choice.
we're going back to the wheel. We're going back to the well. Let's get some more finishers.
We're going with finisher. Malcolm, I'll give Matthew his questions in the category of finishers. And of course, the luckiest wheel for Matthew is here at Combat.
Why does the wheel like you here but nowhere else? That could have helped us in so many team matches.
I'm the Drew McQueenie of Combat Zone Wrestling.
All right, Matthew. Your first question in the category of finishers. What is the name of Drew McIntyre's DDT finisher?
The Future Shock.
That is correct for 2 points. And Matthew has taken the lead. All right, next question. What is the name of Charlie Haas's submission finisher?
The Hoss of Pain.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question in the category of finishers. What New Japan star has the finisher called the Rite of Passage?
Yeah, it's going to be multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Cody? Is it B, Tamatonga? Is it C, Jay White? Or is it D, Adam Page?
B.
Tamatonga? B?
Yeah, sure.
That is incorrect. Chance for a steal, Nico.
The Hangman, Adam Page.
That is correct for 1 point. And finally, your final question. Excuse me. What Ring of Honor star has the finisher name of Bangarang?
Jesus Christ. I don't know. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Colt Cabana? Is it B, Rocky Romero? Is it C, Dalton Castle? Or is it D, Marty Scurll?
Okay. Let's go Dalton Castle.
That is correct for 1 point.
So I was like, is it Colt? But then I was like, no, Colt is the Billy Goat's curse.
You apparently know Bangarang better than Ben Bateman.
All right, Nico, are you ready for your round 2?
Malcolm, the score is 8-5, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Nico, I'll bring up the wheel right now. Whew. All right. Are you ready for your spin?
Go for it.
The spin is in. We got 2 spinners, boys.
Whew, boy.
Boys.
Spin again. You won't.
All right. Okay. So, what do I want?
What do I not know?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Lucha Underground.
Yeah. Obviously, I think Marty the Moth early.
Malcolm, can you give Nico his questions in the category of Lucha Underground?
Yep. Your first question in Lucha Underground. Mr. Cisco and Cortez Castro were bodyguards to which luchador in season 1?
That was Big Rick, a.k.a. Ezekiel Jackson.
Incorrect. Matthew
What?
for the steal.
Sexy Star.
Also incorrect. The correct answer was Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Ah, fuck. Wait, are you
Nick,
sure they
That's
didn't
the
work? Wait,
clue.
are you
That's
sure
the
they
clue?
did not work? Didn't they work for him after Chavo left?
See-
Yeah, but not season 1.
Season
Ezekiel
2,
Jackson
they
wasn't even in season
working
1.
with Big Rick. Season 1, they were the bodyguard or protection for Chavo Guerrero Jr.
I'm gonna look this question up after we're done.
I've already done all the research, so I mean you're allowed to challenge it if you want, but
Just keep going. Keep going.
What WWE legend makes a cameo during the opening scene of season 3?
Oh, during the opening scene of season 3. Oh. Multiple choice.
ooh.
Is it A, Bret Hart, B, Jake the Snake Roberts, C, the Honky Tonk Man, or D, Edge?
It's the Honky Tonk Man.
It is.
Correct. 4 point.
One of these guys doesn't have a Legends contract. The rest of them do. Which one is it?
Who was the first Lucha Underground Trios champions?
That would be Ivelisse, Son of Havoc, and Angelico.
That is correct. Incorrect order, but that's still correct.
Yep.
And your final question in Lucha Underground. Drago faced Hernandez in what type of match at Ultima Lucha 1?
You said Drago faced him?
Yep.
Was that a Believers Backlash match?
That would be correct.
What the fuck is a believer's backlash?
It's a strap match in which the entire audience has straps.
Straps. Yep.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's actually a really fun match.
I said it. I love it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of round number 2, we have Nico in the lead with 10 points and Matthew right behind with 8 points. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go on to round number 3, which is our betting round. So each competitor will have 5 questions. You must write it down, and beforehand, you must bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get it right, you get those points. If you miss it or refuse to answer, you lose those points. So, Malcolm, I will start with question number 1, and then we'll go like that.
Yep.
All right, competitors, are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right. In the category of finishers, what are you guys betting?
I can bet 2, right? Is that the max I can bet? 0 to 2?
0 to 2, yes.
Cool.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico?
I'm going to play it safe and bet 0. You can't see. Here, right here. 0.
Yeah. Matthew?
I've missed a whole one of these, so I'm going to go with 2.
All right. And the question,
That, Nico.
and I love this one. What New Japan star has a finisher called Huzzah, another year? Surely this one will be better than the last. The insurmountable march of progress will lead us all to happiness.
I made a very good decision.
That
I
is
could
an
just
actual finisher's name.
I could just imagine the commentators saying it on the desk.
Fuck. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more time to think about it because I had to. I just had to.
This is awful. I'm going to lose because of this question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's now Matthew.
Zack Sabre Jr.?
Oh my god, I pulled it!
Yes! I heard huzzah! I was like, that sounds British! Let's go!
I had
Let's go.
I had a smart ass.
Ooh.
Matthew somehow pulled it and ties up the game.
Well,
Time
fuck
to
me.
start betting, Nico!
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
Woo!
On the plus side, I made a very good choice not betting.
Yes, you did. Malcolm, give him question number 2.
The next category is NXT. What do you want to bet?
Oh my god, that first one was such a dick move, but I loved it.
So, Matthew, how much are you betting?
1.
And Nico,
2.
Ooh.
the question is, what was the main event of the first NXT Takeover event?
Do you know this, Nico? Because I do.
This is a back and forth slugfest, as we all
Wait. Takeover, as in not
not arrival.
Okay. Give me a second then.
Wait, what? Oh, crap.
I said the first takeover event, not NXT arrival. 2 completely different.
I was so ready for Bo Dallas, man.
Were you just Bo leaving for Bo Dallas?
I really was.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
First repeat by Matthew.
What was the main event of the first NXT TakeOver event?
Parentheses, not Arrival. Apparently, I have to do that now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Nico.
Okay, it's awkwardly positioned on the paper, but it's Adrian Neville versus Tyson Kidd.
Let me see. Pull it up a little bit.
Where my pen is.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. All right, correct for 2 points. And
Yeah,
Matt.
I didn't know that match even happened. I had Adrian Neville versus Sami Zayn.
Oh.
Why couldn't you have asked about Arrival? I knew that one.
All right. So Nico gains 2 points and Matt loses 1 point. The next question in the category of WWE. How many points do you guys want to bet? So let's start with Matthew
I mean, I gotta. So 2.
and Nico.
I'm gonna bet 0 again.
Ooh, okay. All right. So your question in the category of WWE. At Survivor Series 1989, the Ultimate Warriors took on what team in the main event? I just need the team name. Very interesting card this one was. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Nico.
Again, I made a very smart decision. The Doinks.
That is incorrect, but you lose nothing. And Matthew.
Yeah, congrats, Nico. I put the Heenan family.
That is correct for 2 points.
What?
Fuck! Fuck!
He pulls it. Coming from the guy that pulled Zack Sabre Jr.
This is like the opposite of the South Park match where when I knew the most random shit, now you know the most random shit.
Malcolm, give them their next category.
How many of these do we have left?
The next category is wrestling nicknames. How much do you want to bet?
How many questions do we have left?
2.
You
2
have
left.
one more after this one. This is a back and forth match, guys. And someone's phone is going off.
Do I want to bet this?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico, how much you betting?
I'm gonna go 1.
You're gonna go 1. And Matthew.
I went 2 because let's just see what happens, man.
Okay. I mean, you've been pulling these miracle questions.
The question is, what Ring of Honor star has the nickname of the best first-generation superstar?
It cut
This
out.
guy
I
right
only
here.
heard the best.
Yep, I can do that. What Ring of Honor star has the nickname of the best first-generation superstar?
Let's see if Matthew's luck has run out or if he can somehow pull it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Matthew.
Is it Donovan DeJack?
That is incorrect. Nico.
Jay Lethal.
That is correct for 1 point.
So that's the match, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, because it's 10-13. And your winner, advancing to the finals, Nico Suave Regoli.
Alex, Andrew, I'm coming, baby. The title is coming to me.
Wow. TKO.
Woo!
A very, very hard-fought battle. Matthew came so close to upsetting Nico there. I will do the post-match interviews. So let's start with our winner, Nico Suave Regoli. You did it after a back-and-forth, hard-fought battle. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts? Floor is yours.
I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling good because the dream scenario still lives. The dream scenario still lives to win that title at the end of my charity week on January 27th, live in front of all you in a potentially very special and newly created match that nobody really knows about just yet. So
Which will be announced on our next semifinal match between Andrew and Alex.
Yes. But let me say this. First off, I love my tag team partner to death. Matthew Rosa, you're my brother. And once again, you've given me a hard-fought battle. We fought together. We fought against each other. And it's always been great when we've shared the ring. And because of that, you made me be cautious in that third round. Had it been Malcolm or Subrat, there's a chance I might have got cocky. There's a chance I might have made some bad bets. And especially when I heard that finisher question with Zack Sabre Jr. By the way, kudos to you for pulling that one. I don't know how anyone could have gotten that. And then pulling the Heenan family out of nowhere. Those are questions I did not know, and I was very smart to bet zero. And there's a very strong chance that had it been Subrath, had it been Malcolm, I would have gotten very cocky and just bet 2 the entire way and actually just robbed myself of my own lead. That's 2 wins. 1 to go to get back on the mountaintop. 1 win to get a title back around my shoulder for the first time in over a year. My dad fought cancer for 14 months, and now it might be 14 months from the day I won my first title to the day I win my second title. Poetry at its finest. I can't wait to make history.
All right, guys, let's move on to our second place runner-up. I'm not going to call him a loser because what a performance he put up. He deserves a standing ovation for that. Matthew Rosa, congratulations, man. Great match.
You know what poll no one's talking about? The House of Fricking Pain. Who knows that one? All right? Yeah. No one made a big deal about the House of Pain. I'm just saying.
But granted, though, the Zack Sabre Jr. one was impressive as hell. So, how are you feeling, man? Would you want to come back when season 1 starts? And who do you want to?
What are you talking about? I already have a number 1 contenders match against whoever loses, Andrew versus Alex. That was the agreement made in the last match. I'm holding you to your word.
This is true. This is very true.
That's not just for Nico. Okay. That's for me now. I have a number 1 contenders match coming up. I can't wait. I woke up. I was in bed, and now here I am. Got an opportunity to be the number 1 contender. Sorry, Subrath. You snooze and you lose.
Yep. So, between Andrew and Alex, who do you want to face more?
Are you fucking kidding me? Andrew, come on, man. I mean, I don't mean to be harsh, but if you watch my first performance versus Andrew's first performance, you get a little bit of an indication of who knows a little bit more about this whole wrestling thing. So it would be great to see Nico win the belt and then me get to face him just right over again
in the rematch.
So
and by the way, to pick up, no, not meaning to interrupt him, but that works perfectly if he gets Andrew because obviously I want Alex. The history is there. We faced each other 3 times before, twice in wrestling, once for a belt, and each time he has had my number.
Brother, I know that feeling.
I want the 4th time to be the charm. I finally want to get that monkey off my back. I finally want to get a win over Alex Warden. And then when Matthew beats Andrew Hayes, by the way, Andrew, we love you, but I'm rooting for my guy here. when Matthew beats Andrew Hayes, it's going to be Afro Samurai Civil War Part 2. We're going at it for the belt. And then hopefully in the future, when there are enough writers and hosts and editors to keep this league going for more than just one match a week, we can get a team division going and Afro Samurai can reign supreme over Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia.
That would be scary. I don't think
Speaking
people
of that,
would like us that much.
Speaking of that, that's one of the 2 announcements I'm going to make at the live finale.
All right. More news is being broken on January 27th. History will be made.
And of course, since you've already said it, yes, we are thinking about doing a teams league. And the second one is going to wait till January because it's kind of a big one. It's a big announcement that I've been waiting to announce forever.
So stay tuned.
So tune in live. And guys, remember, this is a special occasion. So during the week of January 21st through the 26th, correct?
27th.
27th. I apologize.
So the finale will be on a Sunday. Mark your calendars.
Exactly. So donate, watch, support, do whatever you guys can. Malcolm, what a match. What are your thoughts?
It definitely was a good match. And I mean, both of them showed on why they know a lot about wrestling, and just the pulls that Matthew was making in that last round to keep him in there for that little bit longer is just incredible. And for the record, I did actually know the Charlie Horse finish one straight off the bat. So
The Horse of Pain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was match number 1 in our semifinals. Tune in next week as Alex Warden takes on Andrew the Dude Hayes. Winner will face our winner tonight, Nico Suave Regoli, in the finals on January 27th. And holy crap, whatever happens, this has been a great, great tournament. So let's get to plugs. Let's start with our winner, Nico Suave Regoli. Where can people find you?
Come on, man. It's me. You know I always finish off the plugs at the end. So go to other people.
Let's go to Matthew. Where can people find you?
If you like weird folk music with overdriven guitars, you can find me on December the 15th with my band On the Tip of Your Tongue, playing at Rocketown if you live in the greater Nashville area. You can find us on pretty much every social media platform at On the Tip of Your Tongue, except for Twitter, where it's OTOIT Music, because someone took On the Tip of Your Tongue, and I hate you. You can find us on YouTube at On the Tip of Your Tongue, where we're about to hit 600 subscribers. So if you want to help us out, that'd be nice. You can find our song Better Half on Spotify, which has about 9,000 plays now, which is absolutely bonkers. I'm super happy about that. So yeah, you can find me over on Jukebox Trivia, where I am your head writer. You can find me at the Snowball event run by Full Metal Media, where I will be competing for the Dance-Off trophy crown. I think that's the one we went with. I think we went with the crown. So you can find me competing.
yeah, I think that's what Brooke was saying.
The Dance-Off crown. So I'm gonna go get a crown from Burger King if I win. I guarantee it. I'm gonna put it over this mop, and it's gonna be glorious.
I want to see that. Win, Matthew.
And, so yeah, you can also see me. Where else can you see me? On the Schmodown Trivia Schmodown, where I every once in a while get to host matches with Schmodown competitors, which is still surreal and awesome, and I love every minute of it. So yeah, that's basically everything.
And Malcolm Goldie Lay.
You can find me on Take 3 Productions, where I host my own show, Rankum, every Sunday night. By the time this drops, we've either just finished our Christmas series and going into our best movies of 2018 episode. You can also find me on Full Metal and Multiplex competing in trivia. And you can also find me on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Stardust at Melkor.
Okay, go.
All right. First off, again, credit to my partner. You're looking at the future Dan Merle of music. He doesn't have the hardware yet, but he soon will have the hardware. The Dan Merle of music. Let's get that trending. Anyway, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Nico Suave Regoli. That's NicoSuaveRegoli. You can find me here with Hunter Chambliss on Film Nerd TV, helping out with Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia and competing in the finals, baby, as well as hosting with him every week the Week of Wrestling podcast. So where we talk about everything that happened in wrestling over the week. And of course,
kind of self-explanatory there.
yes, very self-explanatory. And you can find me over at Multiplex Entertainment. That's the name of the Facebook group and the YouTube channel. The Twitter is at MultiplexYT. The Instagram is Multiplex Entertainment Network. The TeePublic is just Multiplex. Check out our shirts. Stuff on the back now. I've said that so many times. And in terms of the weekly schedule, Monday is Movie Warzone, of which Hunter writes questions for and occasionally hosts. Tuesday is TV Throwdown, both singles and fandom. And Wednesday is Sports Battlefield. Again, hosts, question writers, editors, help those brands keep going. Thursday, Caleb and Jake have a show.
Please.
Thursday, Jake and Caleb have a show. I don't know what it's about. Hopefully they've announced what it is by now. But other than that, Thursday is also home to me and Zaddy Seaman Smith, where we host our Arrowverse discussion show called Crisis on Earthplex. I'm pretty sure the crossover will have happened by the time this episode drops. So, yay. Crossovers. Elseworlds. Hashtag it. And Friday is Phantom Fight. That's sort of like our Intergeekdom division. Title week should have happened by the time this match airs. So, yeah, will Robert Parker still be the champion? Who walked away the first team champions? Find out soon. Or you've probably already found out. Time things. And Saturday is Nerdgasm. That's our debate show. It may or may not have come back by the time this episode drops. And Sunday, we wrap everything up in a nice little bow with my talk show, my recap show, Around the League with Nico. And, of course, the John Reglain Memorial Trivia-thon for Thon, January 21st to January 27th, for Diamonds Association with Penn State-thon. We're raising money in honor of my dad. And matches all around between Multiplex, between Full Metal, Jukebox Trivia, here at Combat Zone Wrestling. I'm talking to Henry Sanchez. We might get something set up for there, too. Don't confirm me on that because he hasn't gotten back to me. But, yeah, those are the plugs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. And if you enjoyed this match right here, hit that like button, subscribe to Film Nerd TV below, and tune in January 27th, the live finale, new match type. Who will face Nico Suave Regoli for the title? This tournament has been incredible. Round one has been incredible. This final or this semifinals right here has been amazing. All right, guys. So check that out. I'm Hunter. I'm a film nerd. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.